All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Episode 3 of When It Rays, It Pours. I'm Keith Ray.
I'm John. What's up?
Hey, John, when we started this podcast, I know that the plan wasn't really for it to be a true crime podcast, but it seems like we just don't really have a choice in that matter.
Yeah.
Well,
lightning struck again, huh?
Lightning. Well, there was a flash. I'll say that. It was crazy. The night before Thanksgiving, I believe that was a Wednesday. That's a Wednesday, right?
Yeah, that's the same day our podcast came out.
Yeah. Again, another shooting happened here in the neighborhood, here in the complex. Boy. I didn't see that coming. And I really didn't see me being witness to it coming at all. I gotta say, I was not thrilled, but I definitely was intrigued. Like I didn't go off to my room and hide away. I went out and saw the rest of it.
Yeah. I think we might be bad luck. I don't know.
You think it's us?
Maybe they should let us out of our lease.
they should
Just
let us out
cut
of our
ties.
lease. Yeah.
Just to smooth things over in the community.
I feel like ever since we started doing something good for ourselves, people be doing bad to each other.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Basically what happened was you had left for the evening, and I was kind of chilling here at the penthouse, enjoying myself. Getting a little inebriated, I will say. I guess I was gearing up for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I went outside to have my last cigarette of the evening. I just finished a bowl of cornflakes.
There you go.
Shout out to cornflakes. Always a great midnight snack. And was going to go have one little nightcap cigarette and go to sleep. And right as I opened the sliding glass door to go out on our balcony, I hear pop, and it's a good thing we got some pulsive protectors on this show, because apparently pop is going to be a sound effect we have to illustrate verbally every week. Yeah, it was a pop, and then I was like,
Eventually
oh shit.
we'll need like an actual sound effect.
Yeah, just putting in little ratata.
Yeah.
But I heard it, and I was like, oh shit, I'm going to have to jump on outside and see what's going on. And as soon as I get on the balcony, I see an apartment across the way just light up with a flash and another pop right then. Now, I was a little startled to see that there was more shooting to be done. I thought, maybe somebody was going to shoot off a gun, then it'd be done. But then to see it light up a whole apartment like it does in the movies, I wasn't prepared for that. And I damn sure wasn't prepared for somebody to then come running out the sliding glass door of that apartment and take off running like this, carrying something like this. Now, I'm not going to say that I saw a body, because I didn't see a body. But what else do you carry like this? You don't carry a stereo like this. You don't carry a television like this. Maybe a television. But it wasn't big. There would have been a TV up. You would have seen a TV. It just looked like, I don't know.
When you're in that frame of mind, who knows how you're going to carry something.
Yeah. So I see the guy bolting between the two apartment buildings, running like this. He pops the trunk of his car, throws whatever, I don't know their name, into the trunk of the car, and peels out. I called 12. I mean, I was like, well, somebody could be dead in that fucking apartment. So I'm going to call 911. And I've never done that before in my entire life. There's first time for everything, I guess. And they went and investigated it. And really, all I did was bring 12 to somebody's fucking doorstep, because nobody got shot, according to the people that live there anyway. And that would have been a pretty quick cleanup I don't know if he shot them right into the shower curtain or what, but the guy was gone, and according to...
sounds like a burglary to me.
Yeah, well, according to the lady who lives there, she said that her ex-boyfriend opened the door, shot his gun off twice, ran through, grabbed something that was his, and took off. So, my question is, I mean, based on the email we got last week for last Wednesday's shooting, not this Wednesday's shooting, but last Wednesday's shooting, I want to know if this person counts as a guest. Are they, because it's their ex, but it's also their burglar. So if your ex is your burglar, are you responsible for the gunshots that went off at around midnight just before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen another email. I think
No email this week.
maybe whoever does the emails was out for the holiday.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
by that time.
They didn't get around to letting us know.
There was another shooting.
Yeah, no, they haven't.
At
they
least
haven't
nobody
mentioned it.
is deceased this time.
No, we know that nobody was shot and is now deceased this time. This was just gunshots to scare people, I guess. It was like hey, I have a gun, so I'm going to come through here and do... Pretty much, it's not a bad move. If you're gonna be a burglar, the 2 shots... Then burglary.
It must have been something really important if he's coming in the door like Yosemite Sam. Shit. Fucking pistolero up in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Bang, bang.
I don't know. I've never wanted anything back that badly. I mean, this guy went straight OJ. You know, stealing his stuff back.
Like in Vegas, yeah.
Yeah, man. No, not like OJ's.
I was gonna say it was.
Crime.
Was an ex.
The crime he was supposedly guilty of. You know, allegedly. Not that crime. That would have been. Then you shoot the ex, and a waiter, and then run off with some. I don't know if nothing got took from the house during the homicides.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Either way, he was a hell of a player. I gotta say, watching O.J. Simpson play football, even in highlight form, is just a real treat. And the Naked Gun films, I mean, who needs one more fucking Bel Air socialite bitch? You know what I'm saying? That man's a champion. Anyway, I don't want to get too far off topic here. You know, we're back here on When It Rains, It Pours. You know. Staying pop steady.
Mm-hmm.
Gun violence is becoming a theme of the show, almost against our will.
Yeah.
But before we get off of the shooting that happened the other night, I do have to say that I understand that family or that young lady who I tried to get the cops to do a welfare check on, you know, after the shooting and everything. I understand that they were just through a home invasion over there, but how many days should it be before they pick all the fucking trash that this dude supposedly kicked all over the yard off their patio during his escape up out of the goddamn grass? It's like a fucking landfill in front of this balcony over there. I mean, the guy made it because it was only on the first floor, but I don't know why he had to take every piece of garbage that they had ever had over there with him. Did he just come out kicking things? Or
maintenance was out for the holidays too, probably.
Just because somebody breaks into your house doesn't mean that everybody else should have to look at your trash all weekend. Like, why are you leaving garbage everywhere? Wouldn't you like to get back to the way things were before you were home invaded? You know, without rubbish just laying around, waiting to get hit by a fucking lawnmower and fed into my pond that pond's just so full of trash right
Everybody's
now.
pond.
Well, my little sliver's full of garbage right now. And they're not helping it. You know what I mean? It's just, I get it. Sometimes something bad happens in your life, you kind of let go for a couple of days. You know, you don't get right back to business as usual. But there's trash in your yard. You know?
Yeah, it's good to hear you give somebody shit for not picking up after themselves.
Well, you know,
I'll remember that.
I'm getting trained up pretty good here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm getting house trained. Well, should we go ahead and clearly everybody watching at home is going to be wondering why we got a third microphone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the studio is expanding. That's right. If you're not growing, you're dying. I think we should go ahead and bring on our first guest of the podcast. And our little baby brother, he goes by many names, Chilbert, Chili Bee, fucking Meat. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Gilbert Chad Ray right here.
There it is. What's up?
Don't be awkward, Gilbert. It's fine. We know it's not often you get to get out of Newcastle. Scoot forward your microphone. You're going to have to talk into your microphone because you're super quiet, buddy. All right. Now, I know that you get out and you go places. Like you go to work.
Yeah.
And?
Been out of Indiana.
No, I know. I was talking about lately. Lately, you've just been going to work and home, which is, you know, as you put it, like living in outer space.
Yeah. Go home to my family.
Yeah, how's that going?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you got the whole family up here in Indiana now, and you're back swinging sledgehammer.
Yeah. Getting the muscles back.
Yeah, you work knockoff. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do, Gil?
Well, I go in, I clock in. I clock in, and then I get some snacks, a little Gatorade. Got to pump myself up and get yelled at a little bit.
Okay.
Get your electrolytes up. Huh?
What, they start every day with a meeting where they yell at you guys?
Yeah, we get bitched at and shit. I don't really listen a lot of the times, but then I go over and I get my air helmet for my locker and stuff. Go up, little balcony, fucking swing a sledgehammer, throw some Gadian into a tub, and I try to fuck the next person who gets the parts. So
How do you? Okay, so I'm just going to expand a little bit about what you said. So you go up and you work knockoff, which means you swing a sledgehammer at these machine parts,
Yeah, casting parts.
casting parts. As they come down a conveyor belt, you knock them off.
Yeah, a shaker.
And what's it called?
A shaker.
They come down on a shaker.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's like the little mold that they're all attached to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you knock those off, and then you're done.
Well, they go to the end of the line. I put them in the GK, and then I push a couple buttons on this little computer thing, and it sends it into the mill, and then it shines them up and like pretty much blasts them and stuff, paints them,
Okay.
and then they come out all shiny, drop on the line, and then inspect guys. They got to pick them all up and stack them.
Okay. Well, but you do this how many times a night? How many times a night would you say you swing your sledgehammer?
I don't know, 9 hours a day, non-stop.
So it's not like they just come down the conveyor belt, you knock them off, and then you're done. They just keep coming down the conveyor belt
And
constantly.
They come in balls, they come in bundles. We get fucked.
Yeah. How many? So if you're saying you swing your sledgehammer for 9 hours a day,
Yeah.
right?
I
Well,
swing my sledgehammer probably. I was actually counting one day because I was bored, and I did 50 in like a minute and a half.
you swung the sledge 50 times in a minute and a half.
But that wasn't hitting anything. That was just like hitting the table.
Oh, okay.
So I was just swinging.
Oh, okay. That was just like a test run.
Yeah.
That's like driving range shit. That's not like
Yeah.
playing the full
Yeah,
course.
just showing off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so if you had to guess how many times you swing it in a minute, there's 9 times 60, that math's pretty easy to do, 360 minutes in a shift. How many times you think you swing it per minute?
9 times 60. You want to try again?
Oh, that's 540. 540.
There
So
you go.
hold on. But no, tell me how many times you think you swing it per minute. If you had to guess.
Probably.
What, 12, 15?
Yeah, about that. 12, 15.
12 or 15 times?
Maybe 10.
Now that math I can't do, John. Can you do that math? 15 times 540?
Nah, I can't do it.
Oh wait, I could do it times 12 easier than 15.
It's like probably close to 8,000.
Well, I'm glad we've gone off into the ways that you can work hard instead of smart in here in America. Gil, I do want to get into a couple of things that we were talking about earlier before John got home from work. Well, we talked a little bit. I mean, you're a smoke master. I think people should know. Like, everybody knows me. I'm a comic. You're a smoke master. I'm a dishwasher. You're you swing the sledge. But we were talking earlier about your thoughts on films and reality. And you basically said that you thought like pretty much anything you can do in a movie, you could probably do in real life. And that's when I brought up to you. That's when I brought up to you, which that's ridiculous. And we're
I
gonna.
said just about. I didn't say everything.
Well, that's when I put it to the
still-
test.
yeah.
First I said everything, but then I
Yeah, we understood what you meant.
No,
It's still ridiculous.
I do not understand what he meant.
If
That's
you're
what I'm
talking
saying.
about time travel.
Yeah, we're about to get into this, okay? Okay, because that was my point. Because as soon as he said that ridiculous bullshit, which is if they can do it in a movie, we could probably do it in real life. He's just not a science fiction guy, I guess, because I put it to him. I was like, there are movies where people time travel. And he said, yeah, I'm sure there are people that time travel.
I'm sure there's somebody who's done it. I'm sure there's people who do it.
Yeah.
So he's
And
like a Bert
who
Kreischer.
who did you say you thought had a time machine?
The government.
Okay. Now I knew that this was going to start something right here because I understand a healthy mistrust of our government. I'm behind that 100%. Yeah,
I don't.
understandable. Hey, I'm not telling you to trust your government, but I don't think they're holding out on time travel.
Yeah, I mean, aliens is a little more believable than time travel, but I don't know.
They're both pretty rough.
I think it's pretty. Yeah, I'm just saying, even that.
It could happen.
I mean, I think we all subscribe to the philosophy that it could happen. Anything could happen, but it doesn't happen.
No,
there is no
it doesn't.
government time
It doesn't
machine.
happen.
Look, I'll tell you, I'm into conspiracy theories. I like conspiracy theorists, but I think you heard it here first, folks. The government has a time machine. And
They're holding back.
my brother Meat was the one to break the story. We were talking about how you pretty much live in outer space because you got your grenade
Yeah.
and
My nectar club.
yeah, so you smoke a lot of dabs.
Yeah.
And pretty much any person that smokes a lot of dabs could see how the government would be holding out on a time machine.
Yeah, apparently.
You think the earth is round?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Of course.
Well,
A lot of
there you go.
people that smoke a lot of dabs think the earth is flat.
1 for 2.
He's 1 for 2.
If you think
Or
the Earth is
no, 1 for
round,
3.
you are just not there. Like,
You heard it here first, folks. If you think that the earth is not
If the
round,
Earth was flat, the time machine wouldn't work.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you actually go up high, like in what's that, parasailing?
yeah,
You can even see the arch.
yeah, you can see the curvature of the earth if you
Like
get high
sun.
enough up. Absolutely. They got those awesome pictures from the top of Everest where you can see the curvature of the earth.
And also, if you look at a globe, it's a ball.
Well, I don't think that that's necessarily a good argument for flat earthers. You see, when I was living in that trailer out in
They
Middletown,
could build one that was a square too.
Yeah, they can make a plain version of the Earth.
Like a map.
Like a map. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-dimensional.
Yeah, you can go 2-dimensional on it. It's
But-
possible. But that doesn't
Why
mean
would
it
they make a
is.
globe if it wasn't rounded.
Why would they make a globe if the Earth wasn't round? This is a good question, Gil. Solid question. John, can you think of any reason why somebody would make a globe?
I'm taking that as absolute proof. End of argument.
Yeah, why would they? Because we started off thinking it was flat and then developed the globe. It's not like that was the first thought,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I got ideas. So believe me with this time machine.
Well, we're not going to do that.
Correct.
That's ridiculous. But let's talk about some other things that are in movies that you think are real. Gil, can you think of anything else that you've seen in a film, but you've never really seen it in real life?
Well, God's Eye from Fast 7. I'm sure that's...
Oh, this was one of the ways Gil tried to prove to me that the government has a time machine. So basically, he was equating the fact that satellites and computer access to people's cameras on their phones and smart TVs and tablets, as well as like the cameras that are in streets, like that capture speeders or are over an ATM. The fact that the government can access those cameras is proof that they're probably holding out on their time machine too. Because they let it be known via the blockbuster Fast 7.
Yeah, I think I only saw the first one, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, man, you made it all the
Missed
way to
it.
7?
I watched the 8th.
There's an 8th one? I didn't even know there was an 8th
I
one.
think there's more than that.
Coming out with more, but...
You sound like you're
going out.
waiting for it. You're like,
No.
there should already be like a 9th one, man.
No,
I'm
it's
fucking...
coming
He
out.
wants the next secret to
I
come
saw
out.
it on
Then-
Facebook or something.
Because that's how all government
It's
secrets
just
are
get out
leaked
of the car.
through Hollywood
Yeah.
blockbusters.
Hollywood blockbusters tend to let us know what's really going on in the world. Especially with our... Well, I mean, there have been good movies about the government and its war against its people.
They're basically all documentaries.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The Public
like-
Enemy
Like
or Enemy of the State.
whoever directs all the Fast and Furious is like Ken Burns, I think. I think he directed most of them.
Ken Burns.
Yeah, they're all documentaries.
Well, you know, it's always interesting to find out what somebody else's walk of life is. You know, if you're like a South Central gearhead with a 6-pack abs, because you're also addicting to working out, but they never really show you working out because you're too busy working on your car. I didn't know you could get abs from working on a car until I saw Fast and the Furious 1 and 2.
Well, I'm sure working on cars doesn't get you abs, but
Throw it in.
Yeah, why not? Well,
Well,
nobody wants to
biometrics.
watch some unfuckable guy work on a car. You know, that'd be like going to a mechanic shop. have you ever been in one of those? The fucking dudes are wretched. They all look like me, but their hands are dirtier and rough. I was thinking about that. What do you think? Do you think I should get a gun, Gil?
if you want one, I need one.
Another one?
I only have one.
What kind do you have?
It's just a 22 revolver, 10 shot. It was grandpa's.
That's pretty cool.
I sold my other one.
You had another piece?
Yeah, I had a 9 Taurus. I like the Tauruses. They're pretty nice.
Hmm.
They're cheap, but they shoot accurate.
Is that one of them plastic guns, John, like you were talking about last week? The one of these. John told me I should just get any gun
Yeah,
that
he
fires
said he
bullets.
wants to get a blinged out gun.
A blinged out.
Yeah,
like a
dude.
45?
Have you ever seen the cartel?
Yeah.
Like the kind of guns they got? That's the kind of gun I want.
I watch El Chapo. That's
See-
my dude.
See?
Yeah, if you can afford one of those guns, we can afford better apartments.
Now that's something that Hollywood always tells completely 100% accurate. Anything that goes on with the cartels. You know what I'm saying? They don't ever dress that shit up to look cooler than it was. Because that's not possible. Okay? We're talking about having to weigh your money.
Yeah, once you got as much money as Pablo Escobar, then you can get a blinged out gun.
Well, the thing is, it's like, I get it. I want the chain. I want the watch. But get the gun first so you can protect the chain and the watch. Am I right or am I right?
I mean, yeah, but why don't you just get a regular gun for now?
Yeah, I think you're about as right as Gil is about the time machine.
I mean, I want an AR.
So you're thinking about getting a submachine gun.
I mean, I would like.
Is this for home protection or... Because, like, it's not as rough out in Newcastle, wouldn't you say?
I mean, I wouldn't say I would need that for home protection. A shotgun wouldn't be due, but I wouldn't. I feel like I wouldn't have to deal with that. Anybody in Newcastle, I feel like I could handle, at least until the police got there. I wouldn't have to shoot them or anything, but I wouldn't use an AR in town. That would be for just shooting and just to have for show.
Just to show off
Yeah,
with?
I'm not not just gonna plan to kill.
So here's the thing. I'm just not. Well, that's one way of putting it. That reminds me of that shit I heard over at Thanksgiving, man. Man, we should say this is the weekend after Thanksgiving. I heard one shit, dude. Like, I'm not gonna quote the guy or anything, but like, fucking, it was absolutely bizarre. You kind of expect certain kinds of conversation at Thanksgiving, especially this year. Everybody's a little wound tight, you know. But I don't know. I wasn't expecting this year to be as crazy as it was. I was thinking about, we were talking about you getting this AR-15, right? And now why that particular gun? Because there's lots of submachine guns.
I just like them. I like the model or anything. I don't want to deck it out or anything like that. Maybe a scope, but I just like the way they look. They're cool. They shoot nice.
Yeah, that seems about like my reasoning, you know, so it'll look cool, shoot nice. Also, I just think about it, like, because I'm getting mine for personal protection,
I like
you know,
guns.
and I
wanna
just,
start collecting them.
oh, you're getting into the collection.
Yeah.
Well, you have to understand, man, there is a certain point where you can get too many guns. And people are like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, well, those
You know what I
people
mean?
are dumb.
I could dig that.
Like, if you... Guns have been around, that's your amendment. Like,
It's your amendment. All right.
you have that right.
Gilbert's
To bear
School on the Government.
It's your amendment.
It's your amendment, and
Which
we're
one?
hiding a time machine. Oh, man. So, do you know who the president is right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
All right. Do you know who it's about to be?
Yeah.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Bernie Sanders. Or Joe Biden. Joe Biden, whatever. I don't watch politics. I don't know.
I believe it is pronounced Budden.
I don't
Joe Budden.
I don't
Joe
watch
Budden.
politics. I hate politics.
I heard that, dude. Yeah, well, I mean, they're out there trying to take your amendment.
I know
And-
Donald Trump right now is our president, but
Not for long.
whenever that
Not for
dude-
long. It's going to be
whenever-
Bernie
yeah.
Sanders and Joe Budden. are gonna
Well,
be.
whenever
They ran on a.
president
They run
becomes-
on a
when I
ticket.
see him everywhere, that's when I'll learn his name. But
Oh,
I don't. I don't pay attention to politics. I don't like it.
I know, and I appreciate that. I just thought it was funny because you live in outer fucking space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not really doesn't really concern you, dog. That's what I'm saying.
I go to work, I make my money, and I live my life.
Hell yeah. So tell me a little bit about how you're living your life. What's your big plans? You just got yourself a house?
Yeah, it's a triplex house, but I'm working my way to a bigger house, and then I don't know. I got my family. We're getting pretty serious. My girlfriend Anna, and then we have her son Angelo. He's 4. She's wanting another one, but I'm wanting to wait a little bit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your hesitation there, buddy?
I don't know. I just want to save more money and stuff, but
Be
I know-
be a little bit more grounded.
Yeah, I know Mom wants us to have a baby.
Oh.
We've been talking about it. But
Well, I'm pretty sure every mom has wanted their son to give them a grandbaby since the dawn of time.
yeah,
Oh, that's me.
you got it.
Dang, we haven't had that happen yet on the show. It's not because I remember to turn the phone off or on vibrate. It's just because I'm not a very popular person to begin with. And it would be a fucking telemarketer, dude. You
I
know,
love answering them.
dude, I
Can I
can't.
answer it?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we missed it.
Bro,
Man.
I fuck with them so hard. I tell them I got blue balls and shit. Ask them if they're a sex hotline. I try to get them to hang up because I know that they can't hang up. They're not supposed to.
Well, do you feel like I feel? Like because we both were telemarketers, like whenever we get called by telemarketers, it's like I deserve this.
Not really, but I know it's their job, so I don't like freak out on them anymore. But
Yeah. I just feel bad for all the years that I spent doing it to people. I'm like,
I did
I'm
it
never gonna
for-
yell at somebody out there working, every other day to support a heroin habit.
I did it for 8 weeks, and I hated it. But I didn't really care about it. I just called people, and that was it.
It was a good job.
I don't know why I didn't get fired sooner.
It was a good job
Only
for you
job
at
I've
the
been fired
time.
by.
For people who don't know, back in the day, Gilbert lived with me out in California, in a fucking garage in the valley, and he got an infection in his big toe. It's crazy because like he used to be my roommate, now you're my roommate. You guys will probably have to start a fucking support group for each other. But
Take care of
we lived in a fucking dirty place, and we were working canvassing door to door, and out in the hot heat, Gilbert got a fucking blister on his toe, and then once it burst and shit, it didn't get cleared out good. We lived in a place with a filthy bathtub, and his toe got wicked infected, and like part of it started falling off, so I took him to the hospital. And then he had to have an intravenous pick in him for antibiotics for like, was it 6 weeks? 8 weeks? Yeah, man. You remember when this shit happened.
That's
And so the thing is, the company we worked for, shout out to Echo Green Construction, the company we worked for had a telemarketing room and a canvassing department. No construction department, but they had a telemarketing department and a canvassing department. So I kept on working as a canvasser, and I got Gil into their phone room, which, when you are on an IV all day and carrying around a bag,
they won't fire you.
they won't fire you. They just let you sit there at but you were getting your boss stoned all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I let him hit my pen. That's when they first started coming out.
Yeah, and they kept you on. I think the folks at home have realized you're not very talkative,
No.
which
I'm
is
not.
it's not
I'm
the
quiet, but
it's not the best trait to have when you're telemarketing.
no. I I don't think they listened to what I was actually saying, like on the recordings, because I should have been fired long sooner. Way sooner.
Way sooner. But it was a good job to have when you had that shit going on, because you can't do the kind of physical work you do.
No. I like working with my hands.
Yeah.
That's
Hard to do it when your foot's all jacked up, though.
Yeah, your foot's fucked up, and you're on this big medicine machine. Also, solid look for a young dude in L.A. You know what I mean? Walking around a big sack of medicine that's stuck up your arm. Oh, this is going right into my heart.
Looks
Check
like
that
he's a
out.
bag boy for some hedge fund guy or something.
Yeah.
Or some tech dude.
Sometimes you'd rock it with no shirt. No shirt
In
with
a
the
bar.
pick in his arm. In the bar.
That's crazy.
Well, he was doing security for me and Austin when we were doing our whole Oxycontin pickers thing. He would just sit his skinny ass down on the front of the stage with no shirt on, flex on fools that didn't care for the music, I guess. It was our whole attitude was like, let's make music that
just
sounds
flip
good and
people
pisses
off.
people off.
I'm sure you didn't have any problems.
No, it was everybody was pretty
There
chill.
was actually one time we were sitting, you guys were playing music on the side of the road,
Okay.
and this homeless dude
Oh
comes
yeah.
up, and he's just flipping us off for no reason, like acting all cracked out and homeless. And then fucking, I stand up because I kind of want to like smack him. I don't know if I should or not. And then he goes, "Suck my ass," and just turns around and runs straight into a metal pole and just falls on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
he knocked himself out.
And
He did the work
he
for
laid
you.
there for like 20 seconds, got back up and walked away. And then I was like, that was fucking easy.
Yeah, you just stood up and he knocked himself out. Suck my ass, though. I do remember
That
that.
was pretty fun.
Yeah, he didn't like our songs.
Apparently not. You guys should have had a microphone.
It probably would have helped.
Yeah.
This is kind of a busy street in North Hollywood. We were,
Traffic, people honking.
yeah, it was pretty wild. Those were fun times. Yeah, playing on the streets, really great. You can't do that with comedy.
No.
I've tried. People just think you're homeless.
What's this guy talking about?
Yeah, dude. I would try and just go off talking and see if I could draw a crowd. And sometimes I would, and sometimes I wouldn't. And every time I looked homeless. So I was like,
Yeah.
well, this isn't a very healthy exercise.
You cut all your pants into shorts and all the sleeves off your shirt.
Well,
It gets
yeah, I did do that at one point in my life. There was a
even
time
your
in my
suits.
life.
Even
Yeah.
your suit.
And then everybody started saying I looked like Larry the Cable Guy because I had no sleeves. And I was like, I'm trying to look like fucking Pauly Shore.
Yeah, I can see it.
But I'm too fat to ever look like Pauly, no matter what I do. I have to look like fucking Larry the Cable Guy. My sister has a lot of moles. That's all. That's the only Larry the Cable Guy joke I remember. She got a lot of moles. And I was just like, what are you? That's not a punchline. Why is everybody losing their mind? Fucking stupid.
He sells out stadiums.
Yeah, I know. I was 12 and I was like, this is dumb.
He's pretty funny sometimes.
Yeah, you're a big fan of Larry the Cable Guy.
Nah, not really his comedy. I like Kevin Hart a little bit, but I don't really watch comedy that much.
Yeah,
used to
he
watch
was
it
telling me
live
that
all
they
the time.
remade Jumanji
Yeah.
and they had to put The Rock, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black in it to equal one Robin Williams.
Yep.
Isn't that
I mean,
insane?
It's not as good.
Well,
as
the original one
It's still
did
not as
have
bad.
David
It's
Allen
not
Greer
a
too.
bad
Yeah,
show.
we can't forget David. David Allen Greer is one of the funniest dudes. Like his whole "I'm in agony." Whenever he's just going through something that's completely agonizing, whether it's in his stand-up or in a character he's playing, he just kills it.
Mm-hmm.
Out of this world. You remember who David Allen? You know who David Allen Greer is?
No, I know David Allen Coe.
Yeah, that's a different guy. Not the same guy at all. That guy's a raunchy country singer. This guy is the cop from Jumanji 1, the original. God, we gotta call it Jumanji 1 and shit, dude. It was just Jumanji. Why do we need another fucking Jumanji?
I mean, it's really not that bad though.
I know you really like Kevin Hart.
I'll never find
No, I
out.
mean, not really just
You're not gonna watch the new Jumanji.
Hell no.
Have you seen any other movies?
I was
lately?
too old for the original Jumanji.
Yeah, you didn't like the
By
original.
the time I was 10, all I watched was rated R and above.
Yeah,
we weren't allowed.
just wanted to watch more violent stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You were 10? I wasn't allowed to watch.
I don't know,
rated R
probably.
until, like, 12, 13.
No, I went to the theaters to see T2.
Oh hell yeah!
I was probably younger than that.
I didn't even
Terminator
go to
2?
theaters. I've
Yeah.
seen 'em.
Probably by 9. I would be able to watch them if.
But
It
that's
was
not
with
your
my
short. That's
parents.
not your shit for Schwarzenegger. You're more of a Predator guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Have you ever seen the Predator,
No.
or is it just Predator?
The original one is Predator. Just
yeah. Oh, we have to do a movie night.
yeah, that's a
that
bomb
shit.
movie.
Hell yeah, dude.
2 people that ended up being governors are in that movie.
In Predator?
Yeah, Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura.
Oh yeah, Jesse Ventura's in that. I see. I remembered that. I remembered that Schwarzenegger was governor.
Ventura was governor of Minnesota.
Yeah, and he was a conspiracy theorist like Gilbert. He probably believes the government has a time machine too.
Probably. He's probably trying to get his hands on it.
They probably did.
Because Jesse Ventura, Gil, I don't know if you know
He
this.
was looking rough the last time I
He
saw
was
him.
a wrestler. He was in Predator. He was a governor. And when he became a governor, see, being governor is like being king sheriff
He was an independent.
of a state. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really, like, you're not powerful anywhere but your state. You know what I'm saying? But he would go to, like, the FBI and be like, I'd like to take a look at your files. You know? He was like, I want to see this shit. I'm the governor of Minnesota. Let me look at all the classified shit. And they were just like, no.
No, it's funny. During the filming, they made a bet between each other on who had the bigger biceps,
Oh, okay.
and they bet a bottle of Dom Perignon. And Jesse Ventura looked at the wardrobe, the sizings, before they made the bet. But Arnold had wanted to make the bet to begin with, so he told the wardrobe person to fudge his numbers, so they were less than Jesse. Then when they measured, he was bigger.
So he had the guy write down that he had a smaller bicep
Yeah.
in his
Yeah, because
his
they're all
shirts.
even though they're wearing tattered clothes in the jungle, all that stuff is still tailored, especially in that movie because all they're doing is showing biceps.
I don't see the appeal of that.
Dude, Carl Weathers,
Oh yeah,
Jesse
That's
Ventura,
that's the
Arnold
most-
Schwarzenegger.
That's the
There's
most
some
classic
jacked
high
up.
five in all of movie history. You know that high five, right? Where it's Arnold's arm
Hell
and
yeah.
Carl Weathers' arm. You've seen it on a million
Dylan, you
memes.
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So you have seen Predator?
Not Predator.
No.
Well,
But
that's part of that
but
movie.
You've seen the high five.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably in a meme.
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
I just
Apollo
haven't seen the
Creed.
full movie.
But yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger
Shit, they
did
were
not
on-
demand to see.
You know
government
how
documents.
much craft services had to spend on steroids for that movie, dude? I'm telling you, dude. Those dudes were juiced up.
Oh, Arnold said he never juiced.
Yeah, right, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
You're
And they all say that, Keith.
man. I
Except
don't
Ronnie Coleman, he'll admit it. But he's beating them before it, and everybody started juicing. He had to do it. He won like 14 years in a row.
Yeah,
Something
well,
like that.
I mean, I don't understand bodybuilding when it gets to like
I
that
understand.
level.
I understand when somebody's on steroids
Yeah, well, it's almost obvious.
because Carl Weathers didn't look like that in the first Rocky. After he met Sylvester, you know how he rolls.
Oh, do you think Rocky's on the roids?
Oh yeah, he got busted for this shit.
Oh, damn. Well, here's the thing.
Like not in
They're
a competition,
just-
like
They're
actually
just
legally.
pretend people. They just go up. They go pretend for a living.
But they want to get
If they want to
jacked.
be pretend jacked or like I don't know, modified, juiced up, whatever. What do I give a shit?
No, I think he was like.
Whatever they think is the coolest to look at, and their agent can sell.
I forget the story, but
I'm on
he was
board with
doing like trafficking of them or something, like across borders or some shit.
Oh, that's rough.
It was like legal shit.
Well, I mean, sometimes they get you for something that you're doing for yourself and your buddies. I mean, I'm pretty sure that dude doesn't need the dough.
No, he's doing fine now. He just wanted the best stuff.
Yeah.
He still uses that shit.
It's like Chuck Berry with that girl from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted the best stuff, so he brought it with him, on the road.
We'll be right back with more When It Rays, It Pours.
All right, and we're back. What's up, meat?
What's up, bro?
You got to hit the road here soon, John. You and me got a pizza to make for tonight. It's gonna be pretty sick.
Make sure you dip it in ranch. It's the best.
Is
Shout out to ranch for real. That's my shit.
Yeah, you love ranch, don't you?
I dip it on everything. Sometimes I drink it.
you just drink ranch
Not
sometimes?
a lot of it, but like I'll take a little. Or like if if I'm at Pizza King for real, they got the best ranch, and there's like half a cup left. I just down
Oh boy,
it.
Hold on.
They got the best.
you must have some sort of metabolism.
We're gonna back it up a step here.
So you
Okay.
eat like Keith looks.
Yeah.
My problem with this is, first off, I'm a fat guy. I would never drink sauce.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
good.
if I was making a sauce in a saucepan on the stove,
You're paying.
I might test the sauce. That's the closest I would ever come to drinking sauce of any kind.
Polishing off a half a cup.
Yeah, polishing off a half a cup. He goes, "Hey, sure, I'm out of things to dip in this ranch. In this dip, I'm out of things to dip in the dip."
Or like
But I'm not gonna just leave. This dip is so good, you have to finish it.
Or like Applebee's, the spinach dip.
Okay, now
You
that's a
run out
good
of
dip.
chips, fucking
That's a little bit
take a little
more
spoon.
substantive. That's not. I don't know if
Right.
that's the word, but there's a little bit more substance.
Just
to
because it has spinach in it doesn't mean it's better for you.
doesn't mean it's better for you to eat it just plain without chips.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that you were, just making a recommendation. Hey, have some ranch with your pizza. I mean, I'm just not that trash, bro. I don't mind ranch. I don't mind ranch. Ranch is fine. It's okay. I mean, I could take it or leave it, but
But you won't take it home.
but
He'll take it right there,
yeah.
like a shot.
Oh my god, man. Well, what's that other sauce you like from the Pizza King? They drown their food in this shit. Me and a buddy went to dinner with Gil and his friends one time,
Dill sauce.
and
I
yeah,
just put it on a
it's
sandwich.
just butter. It's like cured butter
butter
with
and
dill in it,
Dill
and
seasoning
with
and salt.
salt, and they
There's
just
another
that and
seasoning
ranch
in there.
on everything together. They like a nice buttery ranch.
But I just put that on mine. I get it.
It's not just like an Italian dressing type.
Nah, it's
It's
just
dill.
a metal pan.
No, I mean the sauce. It's just dill, no other seasonings.
Dill, and then there's like an orange and then salt. And I forget how to make it, but and then it's just they put it in a big thing of butter and send it through the oven, and it just sits in a metal bowl. You just
That's
put your
good.
little paintbrush in there and dip it on.
But they get cups of it. See, other people's
Yeah, I don't
dishes.
get cups of it.
Oh, I've seen
Nah.
you and your
Some
friends
people
get whole
breadsticks
cups.
and stuff in it, but I don't. That's too much. I just get it on my sandwich.
Yeah,
That's too much.
I can't
It's
do
just
that
too
and have
sour,
5
like-
shots of ranch.
It's too salty
Yeah.
and stuff.
Too salty.
Yeah.
Well, are there any other sauces that you really like, Gil? Because
Ranch. That's it. I love it.
you team ranch all day.
Hidden Valley.
You gotta
He's-
expand your horizon.
He's
Well,
got
Walmart
brand
has a-
loyalty.
Branch out.
Walmart has a huge bottle. It's like this big. It's like $6.
Is that a?
We got
Is
that
that
one,
a-
and then we got a small.
Oh,
a
you already
smaller
have
one,
it.
Like a
This
regular
isn't
one,
like a personal
and then a mini
goal.
one.
You're not saving up for this giant bottle of
No, we
ranch.
have it.
That's the one
He's
that you
got
buy.
2 sizes. He's got the one that he keeps like in the fridge, and then he's got the one that's like mobile, like goes throughout the house.
Yep.
The
yep,
smaller bottle.
exactly, He knows.
That's what he just said.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then there's a little one with a cap.
Now that is
Is that the one you keep as a flask?
that's
in your
knowing what you
pocket?
like, dude, for
Yeah.
sure. Like
Right.
straight up.
Yeah.
I used to just go to my room and have a cup of ranch and just dip croutons and eat that.
The best part of the salad, the croutons and the dressing. Oh man.
It's like a diet salad.
I think it's not a diet. It's the opposite.
That's the
A
top-
salad is a diet
That's
salad.
the top vegan.
It's not vegan. It has crouton. That's probably got like
But it's
egg or
lettuce.
something in it. I don't know.
It's bread.
Yeah,
Crusted
because
bread.
it depends on the type of bread. But
Crusted
Well, ranch is made with mayonnaise. So
Yeah,
that's
which is
got
egg.
egg in it.
and pure happiness.
and pure, it's just mayonnaise and pure happiness, huh?
Yeah.
Gil?
It's definitely not vegan.
No, just ranch and croutons. You know.
No
The-
carrots or nothing.
Well, do you like carrots?
No.
No.
What about broccoli or celery?
I like broccoli
Yeah.
and cheese. Like cooked broccoli. I can't
Try broccoli and ranch.
I can't drink cold or eat cold broccoli.
Yeah, I don't think ranch would be good on warm broccoli.
I don't think it's good out of a plastic container that other people have been eating out of either.
No.
Nobody else.
But to
like, I
each
get
his
my
own. Oh, you
personal-
get your own. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. Hold on. There's some for the family, and then you have
His
two
own
jugs.
personal. His own.
One that's huge and one that
No, I'm
travel
talking about
size.
the Pizza at Pizza King.
Oh,
He's talking about when he takes the victory
When you-
shot.
are you finishing other people's ranches?
Nah.
Okay, these are
That's
all you.
disgusting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's where you draw the line.
That's how you get
Hey, I'm not gonna go
COVID-19.
around finishing somebody else's
Yeah,
ranch.
that's how you get COVID-19.
It could be a possible way.
So,
I'm not a scientist.
Gil, I do want to see if, because you've said a lot of things today that I don't agree with.
Well, you're wrong.
But now that we've gotten onto a topic that's near and dear to my heart, which is sauce and dipping sauce, how do you feel about being charged extra for the sauce that you require to enjoy your meal? Because they'll hit you. A guy like you's getting hit
mean, I don't
5,
mind it.
6 times with the 50 cent, 75 cent.
I mean, it's usually 99 cents or $1.
Yeah,
But
there
I
you
mean,
go.
I wouldn't mind if it was like a quarter, maybe 50 cents, but $1 really, that's a little much. But
Yeah, especially when
mind.
he's got to get
I mean-
5 of them.
I don't get that much anymore. I used to.
That's when he started. That's why he started keeping the jug in the
That's
console
when you
of the
do.
car.
That's when you take the travel bottle and it in his purse. Pull it out.
Lockdown.
Hell
So
yeah.
you got a little ice pack, keeps it in the zipper part so nothing else gets wet.
Well,
Awesome.
so, but you've noticed if you go to a fast food joint, and you want some sauce to go with your meal, if you didn't get nuggets or chicken strips, they want to charge you extra, and I just don't understand. Like,
Well, they want to charge you extra even if you ask for more than what they give you.
yeah,
So, I mean,
which is crazy because if you want ketchup, they'll
I
give you
mean,
like a half a gallon of
they
that.
have to pay for it, so why shouldn't we?
Because we paid for the food. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's extra. That's little individual packets.
So
It's a separate item.
you don't mind breaking the bank for some sauce?
I mean, I'm not gonna buy a lot of it. A lot of the times they don't really charge me.
Oh, okay. That's that small town living. You got the ranch hookup at the Mickey D's.
Dude, honestly,
You'd be like going to high school with the guy.
Honestly, I knew a dude, and I just asked for a little bit extra, and he gave me a bag full.
That's what I'm talking about. Out in that small town, man, they be fucking old McDonald up his ass. You know what I'm saying? Here's a whole bag full. Catch you later,
There
bro.
goes your profit margins.
Yeah, dude.
And then he gave me a McFlurry for free. He's like, hey,
Oh, dude,
what
I
kind
was
of
with you that
McFlurry
one time they
yeah.
gave us free ice cream. That was sick.
He's like, hey, what kind of McFlurry you want?
You know the best kind of ice cream? It's free ice cream that you didn't
With
even
extra
ask
oil.
for.
That's the shit.
Yeah, well, they couldn't make McFlurries or whatever at the time, so they had to hook it up with
I
some
got a
Sundays.
McFlurry.
No, I think it was the Sunday.
Oh yeah, maybe I don't know.
Well, either way, the government doesn't have a time machine,
Yes.
and sauce should be fucking free. I don't understand who these fucking. You're a cashier. Who are you to tell me what I like to dip? You know what I mean?
Should not tell
Maybe
me
I wanna
what to
dip
dip.
some
You just
fucking
say you gotta
barbecue.
pay for it if you want.
That's whack,
You want
man.
I guess if it's a item that usually comes with a dip, they ought to let you replace it with something that normally wouldn't come with it. But if it's something that doesn't usually come with one, then you gotta
Oh, that's
drop
interesting.
them quarters.
What would be the equal or lesser value that you could substitute? Let me get a side of pickles with these chicken strips. What the fuck would you get?
I mean,
No,
you
I'm
get
saying
the
if it would usually come with like buffalo sauce or barbecue sauce, if you want ranch or honey mustard or something instead,
yeah, you just get plenty.
something of. Yeah.
Yeah, Gil. You see, John's getting a little bit.
But I'm saying
he's
like a
getting out
burger.
into
A
the-
burger doesn't come with dipping sauce
No.
normally from anywhere, so
No, it
that's when you
doesn't.
got to
So
pay
why-
extra.
Why would you?
Because because if you get it at a fast food restaurant, it's garbage, and you need some sauce to make it less garbage tasting.
I mean, you gotta.
so
pay,
you can just
but
woof that
you gotta
fucking
pay
sack
for
of
it.
trash down
You
and
paid
get on about your
for-
day.
But you paid for.
Yeah, I rarely eat it anyway, so
Yeah,
pay
I
for
can't do it
something else to
anymore.
make
Like,
it
they make me too
taste-
frustrated. I yell at the ladies.
I did that. I got kicked
they all
out
be
of
looking like Ving Rhames and shit over at that Burger King over on
Action.
56th. Oh man. Oh, and those ladies piss me the fuck off, dude. They got attitudes.
Yeah, fucking don't go to Greenfield McDonald's. They told me I'm banned from there.
You got banned from
Yeah,
McDonald's in
the
Greenfield?
drive-thru, like in my car, bro. They banned me.
What do they ban you for?
Fucking, I ordered my food. Everything was all cool. The first window, lady was nice. I get to the second window, and she gives me my food, and I forgot to ask for ketchup or some kind of barbecue sauce. And I said, "Hey, can I get some barbecue sauce?"
Don't you do tell.
And she's just doing something on the computer, so I didn't acknowledge me or nothing. So I spoke up, like anybody else would. "Hey, can I get some barbecue sauce?" "I'll be with you in a minute. I heard you." And then she goes to hand it to me, and I got pissed, so I fucking snatched that shit out of her hand. She goes, "Don't snatch it from me." I said, "Fuck you, bitch." And she said, "Don't ever come back here, man." And I drove off.
Don't ever come back, you're banned. I don't think that's an official ban. Okay? I'm pretty sure you're good to go to
I mean,
McDonald's in
I-
Greenfield.
Yeah, I went back the next time I drove through there.
Just on principle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Yeah. I hate when people act like snatching something away from them is like a fucking assault. It's not.
I didn't even touch her.
Yeah, exactly. But they act like, ooh, they recoil like, oh, I fucking. Yeah, no. Fucking snatch is a solid move.
Fuck that bitch.
Let a bitch know. Fucking McDonald's whore. I'm sorry, man. I don't understand the attitudes at these drive-thrus. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a job. Everybody tries to do their job. But, like, for some reason, that particular job got some sass.
I know some
About
good
it, you know what I
people
mean?
drive-through workers. So,
Yeah.
But there's some shitty ones.
Yeah, it's like that with most occupations. Some are good and some are bad.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, everything, you know, has good people and bad people.
That's life.
You know, like some people are probably really good people, loving boyfriends, you know, and then their girl lock them out the house when they got some shit in there that they need to get, and they come up, you know, hit the 1-2, pop, pop, grab their shit, bounce out, throw a little trash in the yard, get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Like,
They keep you there for a keepsake.
there are good people and bad people in every profession. You know what I mean? Burglars, fast food employees, all them motherfuckers, dude. Sledgehammer swingers, smoke masters, and big dumb loudmouths. You know, there's good and bad.
Everywhere.
Well, guys, I think we did a pretty good job this time. I hope everybody comes back and watches this again for round 4. Thanks again to everybody who watched last week's episode. We know that at least one family didn't tune in. They were a little preoccupied that evening. But I'm happy we were able to have you on, Gil. Thank you so much for coming out, bro.
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yep. All right. See you guys next time.
All right.
Deuces.